courses. Hello friends, today we'll start with module 4. This module 4 is 3D weaving and visible surface detection, right? So in this module mainly we will study 3D weaving concepts, 3D weaving pipeline, 3D weaving coordinate parameters, transformation from world to weaving coordinates, and some of the important projection parameters, functions and all. So in this model first you need to understand what is 3D weaving is, right? So when we model a three-dimensional scene, means when you represent a three-dimensional scene, each object in that scene is typically defined with a set of surfaces. As you know, surface is nothing but it is a closed boundary which is around the object interior. It means that when you represent some three-dimensional scene, then each object of that particular scene is defined with a set of surfaces, where surface is nothing but it is a closed boundary around the object, right? So there are some applications to represent the interior structure or the cross-sectional views of a solid object. And in graphics package mainly there are a set of routines or the functions which will specify the interior surface, interior structure or the cross-sectional views of a solid object. Here the weaving functions which will process the object description through a set of procedures, and ultimately they will project a specified view of the object onto the surface of a display device. So when you look into the three-dimensional weaving functions or the three-dimensional weaving pipeline, it is similar to the two-dimensional weaving pipeline, but except some of the tasks. For example, if you take the projection routines which are needed to transfer the scene of a view on a planar surface, visible parts of a scene, they must be identified and for a realistic display, and lightning effects and the surface characteristics must be taken into account. So that is what the 3D weaving concepts are. The next concept is weaving a three-dimensional scene, that is how to weave or how to display a three-dimensional scene. So there is a procedure here to perform this, and different steps in this procedure are: the first step is set up a coordinate reference frame for weaving. So this coordinate reference frame mainly it will define the position and the orientation for a view plane. View plane is nothing but the projection plane here. Basically this view plane or the projection plane, it is correspond to the camera plane. That is what the weaving plane is, which is nothing but the camera view or the camera plane. That is the very first step. And the second step is transfer the object description to weaving reference coordinate and projected onto the view plane. And the third step is generate the view of an object onto the output device in a wire frame form or in a outline form. Or we can also apply the lightning here and the surface rendering techniques to obtain the realistic shading of the visible surface. So this is what the procedure we need to perform here to weave or to display a three-dimensional scene. So is it clear? So first step is set up a coordinate reference for the weaving, and this coordinate reference is defined as the view plane or a projection plane. Basically this is what the camera view or the camera view plane. A second step is transfer the object description or the object parameters into a weaving reference coordinate. Means convert the object description or the object parameters as per the weaving reference coordinates and then project onto the viewing plane. Those parameters or those coordinates we have to project onto the viewing plane. And third step is generate the view of an object. So as per those viewing parameters or viewing coordinates, we need to generate the view of an object onto the output device. So this view of object is in a wireframe form, in a outline form. Outline in the sense it is in terms of lines. So here I have illustrated the coordinate reference frame for obtaining a selected view of a three-dimensional scene. So this is what our camera is. So this you can consider it as a view plane, and this in turn project that particular scene or that particular objects or set of objects in the three-dimensional. So is it clear? So this is just an illustration of the coordinate reference for obtaining a selected view of a three-dimensional scene, right? The next important concept is the projections. Let us see what are the different methods or the different types of projections. The very first method is parallel projection, right? So parallel projection, this method is for getting the description of a solid object onto the viewing plane to project the points onto the object surface along the parallel lines. It means that basically this method, it will convert the object, or it will represent a solid object onto a viewing plane and to project these points on the object surface along the parallel lines. Means it will represent a solid object on the view plane or on the surface by using the parallel lines. So this technique is known as parallel projection, and basically this type of projection is used in engineering and architectural drawing, where in engineering and architectural drawings the objects or the scene is represented with a set of lines which will show the accurate dimensions of the object. So that is what the parallel projection is. So is it